Welcome back to the Cave Project. My name is Dennis Kintop. We got Alex Kintop on that video filmmaker thing. Today I'm going to show you about insulation. One of the things we have to do is, this is the attic baffle. We have to slide a piece of Tough R Thermax. It's a foil-faced foam insulation. And then we have to seal it. So I have 72 of these to do, I think. The dimension is 6 inches, plus it works to 4x8 sheets. So my thought was, well, I'm going to cut a bunch of 6-inch wide strips, 48 inches long, and then I'm going to cut them into 16-inch pieces. I do that all at once. Every time you set something down, pick it up, set it down, pick it up, try to get all 70 run at once. So come on outside and I'll show you what we're doing. So I already have my saw set up for 6. So you just keep going like that. Now what I'm going to do, if I had my chop box, my miter box out here, I'd probably even use that, but actually this is probably quicker. I know that no dimension is over 16 inches in those eaves. I also know that the material is going to cut 3 pieces 16 inches long. So then, I have all these square pieces. Could I cut everything with a knife? Yeah, but certainly not as quick as I just did it with the saw. Then the next thing I did was I made a little jig that would match the baffle. I don't have a baffle in here. But anyway, so I can take this, and I know my dimension from the edge of a baffle to this is at 2 inches, so I've always got a starting point. I put my baffles in, I try to push them one side or another. When I actually go to do it, I hold them up here and I mark it so I know right where everything's at. It's kind of hard to measure that stuff, but all I do, I know what I want. I just take my knife, I just follow that trace. Then I take my tape. Let's go in the other room now. Then I take my tape. This is that zip tape again. By cutting this stuff on the saw, I know everything's pretty square. This one in particular, yes, I checked it. But then what you do, you have your tape on there. I start at the bottom, I get it on that plate, and I just push it up. And then I press it down on the joist, and that one's done, it's in place. Then I have to tape up this side, tape up this side. Until I do that, I want to meet the inspector and make sure that I really have to. We also have to caulk between the 2 top plates. We have to caulk the corners, tops the headers. When you get into a situation like this where we have a number of joints, 1, 2, 3, big ones, you can use the tape to cover that up. If you're caulking those, cheap caulk, get the Alex caulk, what is it, $2.99, something to stick. Put it on there, and then I just use a shingle. I call them bird sticks. We're putting the shower in this corner. To put the shower in a meat coat, first we have to insulate. And it is an R15 now, not an R13 like it used to be. Walls are R21, not R19. I got a whole insulation thing coming up when it gets here. Then you put your Thermax over it. Now you can set your shower. I also have to do this wall. And don't forget to save some of your pieces. Rather than cutting the insulation and putting it in here, which is a pain in the... You can take your Thermax and cut it and put it in. This is waste anyway, but I have 1.5 inch, 2 inch, and 1/2 inch, so I can make anything work. So anyway, that's it. I got to take Alex to the airport. Thanks for being here. I am one man. This is one project, and I'm feeling good.